Hey, Deku Fam.
Welcome back to our channel.
Welcome.
2 weeks in a row, we're fully back. You know, you thought it was going to be hard to get back into it, but nope. We've arrived, babes. We've arrived.
We are here, and we've got a great video for you guys. It actually came about because someone DM'd me, and he said, look, Gabes, I love my wife so much. We've been married for like 4 years, and we're having a bit of a dry spell. We haven't had sex in like 3 weeks. What should I do? So I was like,
That situation sounds familiar.
do I have any experience of this? Why not share?
So let's start with a story time.
Yes.
Guys, if you haven't even watched our hardest month of marriage video, you need to watch that first because that sets the scene around how difficult it was. I started a new job and it was harder than I thought, and managing my time was difficult.
She was stressed, had burnout, all that blah blah blah. All that blah blah blah.
In the midst of all of that, the man who I thought would, be understanding, be patient, be, just my random guy.
I was all of that. Look, to be fair, I actually shocked myself. Because, there's
pressure on me.
Like, they say in life that men need sex and, give man sex. And I was like, yeah, fair enough. Like, I get that. But I just don't think I'm that guy. Like, especially the fact that we waited until marriage. Like 2 years, 2.5 years. I was like, I was cool in that season. And now we're married and things are going well. Like, we're having sex on a regular. And then we go through a dry spell.
And you transform into an animal.
I was like, what is going on? Because, in my head, I got frustrated. And then from frustration, I got annoyed. Not annoyed, annoyed. I got passive aggressive.
I was like, is this? This is the man I married.
Then I got humility. And then I begged.
Wow. But it's beg as well. You must
I was like, babe, can we talk? Like, what's going on? Like,
imagine, I'm going through so much. He's seen me cry. He's seen me up late. He's seen me struggle. All of these things. And then he sits me down to have a conversation about sex. And I was like,
look,
this is what life is about.
I thought, like, we have a very transparent relationship. We confront each other if we're feeling a certain way. We have needs. So I was like, you know what? I can't go to mommy about this one. Let me just go to my wife and let her know my frustration. But obviously, after going to Anna a couple of times, week turns, days turn to weeks, week turns to longer weeks, and nothing was happening. So I didn't know what to do. But then we were in Boots, and I was at the cashier just doing my things, like, and then I looked up and I saw Viagra.
In the moment, you told me afterwards. Was it like a week later?
I told you about a couple of weeks later. I just saw Viagra. So I was like, Viagra is for men who have ejaculation problems. I haven't got that problem. So, but I didn't know whether women could have it. So I went home, did a little Google, and I was like, Viagra. And I was like,
had the nerve to Google this.
Sorry, babe. I Googled because I was trying to save your life. Because imagine if it was a news, man tries to stimulate his wife and she dies.
What, through the Viagra?
To a tablet that you couldn't have for women. I didn't know. So I googled Viagra for women and I found there's Viagra for women. So I was like, you know what? Why don't I just drop it in her tea? Maybe that might give her.
Was it that tea?
Maybe it might give her that arousal and she might desire her husband once again. But then I did.
You remember that you're a Christian?
Yeah, I remember that.
You're a child of God.
I'm a child of the Most High Lord, and I decided not to intoxicates my wife, but to rather try a different tactic. And that's what we're actually going to talk to you guys about today.
Literally. There is a point to this video.
Yeah, there is a point. Like, in a relationship, like, you have it ups and downs. Sometimes sex is like this action movie.
You're just like
kitchen counter, on the sofa, in the bedroom, any place, anytime, it's on. And then there's moments when you're in the desert, and then there's just some tumbleweed. But so guys, we learned a few things in that season. Well, I did personally, especially because Annabella was the one who was actually going through some things, and I was a bit inconsiderate during that time. So guys, we're going to talk to you about 4 things we learned during that difficult season when the sex one wasn't going pew, pew, pew.
Let's do this.
So, the first thing I learned was to stop complaining and just empathize.
Oh my gosh, that was all I needed in that season. I needed him to empathize, to understand, to be like, babe, I see what you're going through here and I am going to be here for you. I can understand how difficult that must be for you. But I got none of that until right at the end.
Yeah.
And I think for women, it's really hard when you feel like you're failing at work and then you feel like you're failing at home as well, and your husband can't even lighten the load for you or empathize with you. It's really difficult.
Yeah. So I really just had to be like, babe, is everything okay? I'm there for you. I'm here to support you. I give her ear to, to speak into, Anna likes to speak. So I just had to be like, here you go. Literally. And Anna will just be telling me about a day. We'll try and problem solve together. She's going through some tactics. So I can give her some of that wisdom, Yeah, so I was literally just there for her, just empathizing. Like, I know, I thought I was there, but she didn't feel like I was there. She just felt I was adding a lot more pressure and a lot more layers into a situation. So I think in that season, it was good that I empathized, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think empathizing just really brings you both together in the relationship. I feel like it makes you feel like you're on the same team because there's someone who sees things from your perspective. Yeah. And I think maybe for men it's difficult to do that because...
No, I thought I was empathizing, but just not enough.
Oh, really? Yeah, I think it's a daily exercise.
Yeah.
Like every day, every time the tears come, you have to be like, babe.
Yeah, because if you think about it, like in that moment, I was passive aggressive, I was complaining, and it was just like, the environment wasn't nice for Anna. So how can she even relax? Is she just going to be there having sex whilst just like, Like
I want to have sex. You want me to give myself as well.
And I want both of us to enjoy it. I just don't want a dead thing there either. Yeah. So obviously, just gotta stop complaining and just empathize.
Definitely.
And so the second thing I thought about doing was to help Anna offload.
Yes.
Because sometimes Anna is so busy doing things around the house, she's thinking about work, she's thinking about YouTube and editing videos, and there's a lot on her plate. So I'm like, okay, babe, what can I take off your plate?
Yes.
What can I do? How can I help you? How can I serve you within the house?
There's nothing worse than a woman going through so much and the man comes home and he just sits down and then he waits for the moment, and then when you've done everything, they're then asking, oh, can we have sex now, baby? Oh, then when you sit down, that's when they start kissing upon you. Sex starts before the bedroom, people. Sex can start in the kitchen. Sex can start in the morning when you're texting your wife, when you're having a conversation, when you're in the kitchen. You're washing up with me and doing all that stuff. That builds intimacy between us two.
I get that.
When I just sit on the sofa, it's like, oh, okay, baby. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly.
That was nice.
For you, for me, that is not my thing at all. And I think it's just so important to understand your partner and the way that they like to.
Yeah. And the thing is, I also learned, because sometimes when I asked Annabella, what do you want me to do, she actually didn't know. So I had to be like, okay, I know my wife, I know her pattern, let me try and preempt what she may do. So I know that Annabella has some certain tendencies. If she comes home and the house is messy, she doesn't sit down first and relax. She'll actually start cleaning and everything.
Yeah, let's get everything done first and then I sit down.
Exactly.
But you're the complete opposite.
Alright, babe, let me just talk. Allow me. Okay, so I thought that I would just maybe help clean the house. So when she comes home, there's nothing to do, and then she can sit down and feel more relaxed.
Yes.
And that helped you a lot, didn't it?
That helped so much. I was so happy. I was so thankful because even when I was like, I'd come home and the house is messy, I'd start cleaning and he'd be like, no, sit down. And I'm like, no, let me just do this quickly. No. And he'll literally force me to sit down and rest.
Definitely.
And I feel like little things like that, him being really proactive about that, helped me settle and then maybe consider it.
And another tendency I realized about Annabella is the fact that she's such a busybody. So when you look at Annabella's calendar, there is blocks everywhere.
Not anymore, I like resting.
Yeah, but before when you're going through that busy season, it's because you had something on every night. Yeah. So I also helped her plan her schedule. So I had to tell her, on this day, you're doing nothing.
And he'll put that in the calendar.
Yeah, Anna's doing nothing, and I will actually help her rest. So I would actually be mindful that she's being busy, she's not looking after herself well enough because she's trying to be there for her friends. So I was like, okay.
Or you just close my laptop. Literally, he'll just close my laptop and be like, 6 o'clock, done.
Yeah.
Tonight you're not doing any work in the evening, and it's like, oh my gosh, it was painful, but it was so necessary to help me rest. Because sometimes it's so easy for men to be like, no, you need to stop doing this. Oh, you need to start doing that, whatever, but not actually putting physical things in place. Sometimes we need that as women for our men to be like, nope, done is done. Close
the laptop.
Yeah.
So the third thing during this difficult season was just to understand that sometimes, you know, you can try and talk as much as you want, but sometimes you physically need to take that person out of the environment. Something I have learned about Annabella is that when she's in London for too long, she gets a bit antsy. She's like, I can't take it anymore. So we went to Tanzania. Luckily, like, this difficult season was before we went to Tanzania, and I just thought taking her out of the environment, out of London, out of work, and letting her escape for a little bit, she felt a lot more relaxed.
Even when he arranges like spa days for me, just taking me out of my environment, because it's so easy for me to get consumed with what's going on and have the wrong perspective on the situation. So stepping out of the environment helps me and it helps him, because I'm feeling fresh, I'm feeling, you know, relaxed. I'm actually appreciating my husband, and then maybe sex would happen, right?
Yeah, hopefully. Money's spending money, okay? When I'm spending money, I'm joking.
He had all these different techniques, like one of them better work, G.
One of them better work.
But yeah, I think taking your partner outside of the environment, men taking your woman outside of the environment helps lighten their load, because they can't do the things that they usually do.
Yeah, and the last thing I learned, and I am continuing to learn, and it's a fantastic thing, and it's a new phenomenon. It's actually very interesting, and it's called non-sexual touch.
This was a game changer. My guys don't know about this one, you know.
Non-sexual touch. So in that midst again of me like getting frustrated and being passive aggressive, I'm just like, don't even wanna.
Yeah, you don't even want to touch me.
Don't even wanna look at me.
Look how dramatic he was. Anyways, I said to him, babe, you don't have to touch me only when you want sex.
Yeah.
That is the worst thing. Because then it's just like, I can't even explain.
Like, you just feel like you're just a sex toy or something being used.
I told him, I said, babe, can you kiss me on the head sometimes? You know, can you
like getting kissed on the forehead
and just give me a hug and then walk away? Can you not do these things?
Yeah, all of that. All of that. Rubbing the shoulder and that. Today is gonna be a day. Hey?
It's not every day. It has to be like.
It doesn't have to lead to. It doesn't have to. You have a kiss.
Yeah.
Then you go to a neck.
And it's still there. 10 minutes later, trying to initiate something.
You look. Nothing happening. So I've learned about this like non-sexual touch, and just like literally just give it a hug. Because sometimes in the difficult seasons, your woman just needs a hug. She just needs to be embraced without her feeling like, you know, to add sex to the play of everything that she's doing. So the whole non-sexual touch just makes her feel like you still care for her, you still love her. So yeah, I'm still learning that one.
And for me, physical touch is not even my love language, but in difficult times, everything's my love language. Like, I need it all, and especially in times when I'm feeling bad for not willingly wanting to give myself to my husband in that season, it's nice to know that, oh, he still finds me attractive, oh, he still wants to hold me, he still wants to touch me. He doesn't just touch me for a specific outcome. He touches me because I'm his wife, because I'm his bride, because he wants to hold me, because he finds me attractive, because he cares. All of these reasons are so important to me in that moment. So I think it was something that I told you, right? And I was just like, babe, can you touch me and it not lead to sex? Is that okay?
So when she said that, I was like, can you repeat that again? But eventually I caught on and I understand. So so guys, what we're trying to say is that sometimes in relationship the sex is like up and down, but if you're feeling like you're not getting, so just keep putting on love, keep being there for your partner. We need to have patience with one another, because you don't want to add another layer of pressure just to complicate things. Just keep loving.
Because the pressure was on me. Like, I did want to desire you. I did desire you, but I'll just cloud it. And you know, we can all quote what the Bible says. You know, we can all say, don't deny your husband, do not deny your wife. But I didn't want to deny him. I think it was just
it's not like Anna didn't want to. It's actually like she physically
felt like I couldn't. I literally felt like I couldn't. So in those moments, it's like, is he going to show me grace? Is he going to still love on me? Is he still going to be the loving husband that he is when I do give him sex? It's like we're literally practicing unconditional love. Times when I can't give it back to him, I'm going through a difficult time, he can still put on love towards me, and he'd expect me to do the same in others.
But you will never be put in that situation because I'm on it all the time.
Sex wise, but in other situations,
it's true. You can keep putting on love. Keep treating me with respect.
Exactly.
All that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
Fantastic.
So we really thought we'd just talk about what we went through during the season. We thought it was really important to talk about sex in particular and how we were able to overcome the difficulty when I really was not sexually active.
And then it was just dry in the deserts. Man was thirsty.
He's not thirsty anymore now. But anyway, we hope you guys enjoyed this video and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Peace.